What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Skirata Gaming official YouTube channel. I'm your host, Boycie Gaming, and this is episode 2 of Throwback Thursdays. This week we return back to one of my personal favourite Call of Duty games, Black Ops 3. As you can see, we're playing some hardcore team deathmatch, as it was the only game mode I was able to get into. And back then I only used to play hardcore. Black Ops 3, although mainly advanced movement, I really enjoy hardcore, so that's why you're seeing a hardcore gameplay. It's if you don't like that. But as you see, I'm running an ICR, I believe with 4 attachments. It's fast mag, elo, rapid fire, and I think a grip. I can't remember too much. I can't remember exactly what my class is, but you guys get the idea. And obviously afterburner is a must. If you don't run afterburner on Black Ops 3, you're a madman. But this is my go-to class in Black Ops 3. I've been running this since about halfway since the game actually came out. I haven't played the game in good 2 years now, but certainly returning back to it was very refreshing coming from a boots on the ground game. As you guys probably know if you tune into my stream sometimes, I have been absolutely grinding in World War 2 massively. So I haven't left my house in a while, joking. But yeah, so boots on the ground has been my main thing recently, and in the last game actually, Modern Warfare Remastered, that I basically only really played that. So boots on the ground for the last, well, nearly 2 years now has only game mode I've really played. So returning back to advanced movement was very interesting, and return to hardcore, considering I've only really been playing core. So I was sort of out of my comfort zone, but this is sort of returning back to what sort of my roots of Call of Duty, considering I was such a massive hardcore player. As in hardcore game mode, and a hardcore player, I guess. But yeah, it was just an awesome game. I think this was my second game on, and it was such a pleasure to return to such a brilliant game. The Black Ops series has always been my favourite. I know obviously there's a lot of Modern Warfare fanboys out there, me not being one of them. I love H.A.T.R games, and I love everything they do. I think every game they do is complete. I know everyone's going to rage at me in the comments and just despise my existence, but I am a massive fanboy. But moving on from my declared love of the H.A.T.R games, in a second we're going to be bringing in the Mothership. If you guys have never heard of the Mothership, either used it or ever seen it, you're about to. But this kill streak is an absolutely monster. It's an absolute monster. If you've never had one before, what were you doing wrong, to be honest? It's not that hard to get. But it's just so good. It's so good. Like, the Mothership, it's just one way to get a ridiculous amount of kills, as you're going to see in a second. But at the moment, I'm just waiting for my R.A.P.S and H.A.T.R to sort of finish up. So I'm going to get the most amount of gun kills while the H.A.T.R's in, and then let my R.A.P.S do a lot of damage. You can see now they're still absolutely slaughtering the other team. But it's coming to the end of their cycle, so they're not going to get as many kills. Because the worst thing you can do is bring Mothership and R.A.P.S in at the same time. Or if you have all 3 kill streaks in at the same time, obviously, your team is still going to be getting kills from your H.A.T.R. So, it's kind of annoying. You don't want them stealing your kills. But, as you see here, this Mothership is just ridiculous. Like, look at the feed. It's such an easy way to get a ridiculous amount of kills in this game. This is my second game on this game in, what, nearly 2 years now. And then 2 years I was playing boots on the ground. I just returned back to this, running that ICR class, the ICR being my most best gun for hardcore, because it's such a laser beam. It's just so good, and the class of run is just brilliant. I'm just absolutely demolishing the other team with it. It's a bit of a pain, to be honest, because as you can see, I'm sort of struggling to find them a little bit. When someone respawns after a couple of seconds, or like a second after respawn, you see like a yellow bit, like a square around him, sort of thing, like a diamond. But obviously, the other team are dying so quickly. It's a bit of a struggle to get as many kills. If you've never used Mothership, or been in a lobby one, your teammates can jump also in your Mothership and can take the kills. As you can see in the feed there, one of my team actually comes in my Mothership and stealing my kills, which is kind of irritating. But I guess it's kind of helps the other team get some kills while I'm sitting there demolishing the other team. But it's whatever. So the thing with running stuff like the H.A.T.R and the Mothership, you're helping your team get kills, especially when I'm trying to go for these high big kill games, but it's a bit of a pain, but it's whatever. As I'll see here in a second, my team sort of decides that they don't like me anymore, and me bringing his H.A.T.Rs in for them wasn't good enough, so he thought he'd take his anger out of me and finish me off the Shiva. But it doesn't give me a death on the scoreboard, which was nice, and it gets me off that horrible jam screen, which I've been running around forever. Luckily I didn't die, really. But Yeah, so if I get shot now, I'm going to survive a little bit longer, which is kind of convenient, but it took me off the streak I was on, which is kind of irritating, but it's whatever. It happens. If you guys play hardcore, you understand some of these toxic players out there who don't like people on your team doing well. Back on the... But this is like start of Black Ops 3 time. On hardcore, if you bring your R.A.P.S in, your team would shoot your R.A.P.S. They would get blown up and you get kicked out of the game for it. If any of you guys understand that pain, it was very depressing. Especially when the game recently come out, to get streaks like that, you felt pretty good at the game, and then your own team would destroy the R.A.P.S and get you kicked out. Anyway guys, that's the end of the gameplay. I've been your host, Boycie Gaming. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and I will catch you in the next video.